I have to talk about something that I see a lot on Facebook in regards to people asking for health advice to the general public of Facebook. Your health question is something that you're like, I need help with, right? And going to a place where you're gonna get a million different responses is not ideally where you want to start at a place where you already have confusion. If you post out a example like, hey, Facebook friends who are healthy, I need your help. How can I lose 20 pounds by Christmas? Insert just flooding of advice from, which seems to be amazing how big your community is of like health people, like kudos. However, everyone is probably just sharing their journey, which is fine. It's just input from what they've experienced. And I gotta tell you, to take it with a grain of salt. Everyone's journey for losing weight or trying to get off meds or trying to figure out a food allergy is different. There is no cookie cutter textbook way to do this. And so I just want to warn people when they go out to Facebook and put out that little floater question, like thinking they're gonna have someone who's got the magic bullet answer in there. You're gonna be swimming in all of these different ideas, and I would just say to be cautious of it, and that you don't want to end up overwhelming yourself and getting even more confused on the goal that you're trying to tackle as well already. So, my advice would be to, do as much research as you can. Ask us more specific question. But that's when you get a little vulnerable, right? You're like, I'm going to post this on Facebook. I just want to be really vague. Well, you're going to get vague answers, right? You're like, well, be a little bit more descriptive. I want to lose 20 pounds, but I have a bad knee. And I got to get this weight off by Christmas because we're going to Florida. I mean, like, that makes me, as a trainer, I'm already going, okay, well, those are some limitations, la, la, la. Or else people are going to be like, join CrossFit, just shed all the weight, join keto, do the keto thing. And you're like, well, how do I keto? I don't have those skills. And how much does it cost to join a CrossFit gym? You know what I mean? So you're just going to get flooded with so many different options, which is great. The really cool thing is if you know someone who's had some success, that's awesome. Kudos to them for like trying some different things and finding it. I bet you that wasn't like a one and done. Like, oh, I just decided to try to get healthy and it happened like that. I bet you it's not as short and sweet like that. I bet you there were some ugly moments. And it's great that people want to share their story and give you advice, but man, I would just, grain of salt. But also, dig around and ask someone if they know someone that they could bounce it off of. I'm the person in the comment box going, like, following up with a question. Like, hey, well, what type of exercise are you doing now? Instead of just immediately like, you need to do HIIT, boom. You need to start weightlifting. Like, you don't know the skill level that this person has. So I just be careful when you put yourself out there and do that. You could be starting it even further behind than you started because you might just be questioning everything you've been maybe starting to do. So, good luck to you. Find a friend who knows a friend who might know more about it. Hire a professional. That's one way to start. There are people out there willing to help without, costing a leg and an arm out there. I'm telling you. There are people out there ready to educate, not just boss you around. It's called a coach. There's a difference. Find someone who cares about you and cares about your goals too. I hope this helps. We'll see ya.